Hello guys and welcome back. So in the last video we connected our application to Firestore. Now it's time to get started with the full functionality of our application. So the first thing that we're going to do is to add authentication to our application. Okay, so we're going to add Google sign in to our application, and then without further ado, let's just go ahead and do that. So first we need a package, so we're going to minimize that. But also before we even install the package, let's add Google sign in to our application. Okay, so I can also see that here we have 3 applications, 2 Android applications and the iOS application. This is because when we are installing where we had errors, Android application it created, and then iOS failed, and then the second time both application created. So we need to delete one Android application. Okay, so to do that, let's come here and then project settings. So some of you guys might not have this problem because maybe you directly just created the correct thing, you didn't have errors. Okay, so let's minimize this, and then we can see that we have 2 applications here. Okay, there is this one with so what you need to be careful with is the bundle ID. You can see that this one has got an underscore, the one that we changed. This one doesn't have, so this one and this one is the correct one. Okay, we go back to the application and we go back to Android app and then build.gradle. We want to see this bundle ID. Okay, now if we minimize this, it's this one and this one, so this application we can delete. Okay, so you simply just come here and then remove application. Okay, it's gonna give you this warning, but yeah, we are sure we want to remove this application. Okay, so let's remove it. Okay, so that one is gone. Now we have only these 2 applications, which is correct applications that we need. Okay, so now the next thing that we have to do is to add Google sign in. Okay, so we have to go to build here, then authentication. Once authentication is added, it's going to show us this, and then we just need to get started. And then once it's here, we want to add Google sign in, so let's click on Google, then let's enable it. So this is a project public facing name, so this one we can change. Okay, instead of this ID, let's show WallShare. Okay, what it's a public facing name that the users will see. Okay, now the support email, I'm gonna need to select my same email that I've used, or you can add whatever support email you may wish. So I'm gonna add it. Here it is, and then I'm just gonna save it. All right, so once this is saved, it's going to have the generate the Google services info.plist files. Okay, so for Android it's not giving me because I need to add the SHA 1 key and SHA 256 key. Okay, so let's get the one for iOS for now. Okay, I'm just gonna download this. So I'm gonna save it because I've downloaded this a lot of times. I'm sure it's just going to be another copy, but I need this latest one. Okay, I'm gonna save as, and then it's going to save in my downloads folder. Just gonna save. Okay, then open the download folder. Here it is, but what I will do is I'm going to copy. What I'll do is I'll drag it from here, or first I'll open up my application, and then because that needs to come in, okay, let's close that. It needs to come in iOS under runner. It needs to stay here. Okay, so I'm just gonna right click here and then review in Explorer. This is the runner, and then I need to paste that here. Okay, so I will go back to my downloads folder, and then I'm gonna copy this and then paste it here inside the runner. But now I need to be careful. I need to remove this 4. Okay, I'm gonna rename this and then remove everything here. It has to be like that. Okay, so just like that, we have added that file. then for iOS, and then I'm gonna close the downloads, I mean this runner folder. Okay, now let's go back here. So once I've downloaded that and added it into iOS folder, I'm just gonna click on done. Okay, now I need to add for Android. So what I will do is I need to add the SHA key. So you need to go to project settings and then the gear icon and then project settings. Okay, now I need to scroll down to Android here and then add the SHA fingerprints here. Okay, so to add that, I'm going to bring this up. Yeah, I need to use this command, guys. Don't worry, I'll put this also in the description. So all you have to do is just to copy this. Okay, this key too. So this from here is for Windows, the instruction. If you want to work copying this, you can follow this instruction. Okay, otherwise you just do what I will do. I'll copy this, and then for iOS you just need to use this command. Okay, and then that's gonna be it. Okay, so I'm gonna copy this. So this one, don't mind it, which is down here. Okay, this, don't mind it. So iOS just use this one, Windows just use this one. I'm just gonna copy that and then go back to the application, and then in the application here again I'm gonna open up the terminal. In the terminal I'm gonna paste that. So what I'll do is I need to go back here where it says your name here, and then you put the username for the computer. Okay, I'm just like gonna put my name is like this, my C drive name. Okay, after you put the name, you just go there and then click enter. Then it's gonna generate the SHA1 key and the SHA256. So first I'm gonna copy the SHA1, copy, minimize that. Now I can minimize this. Now here I'm gonna add fingerprint, and then I'm gonna paste that and then save. Okay, the SHA1 is saved. I'm gonna add again, so I'm gonna go back here and then copy the SHA256, copy, come back here and then paste that as well and then save. All right, that's gonna be it for Android application. Now that I've copied these two, I need to download the new Google JSON file, this one. Okay, now I'm gonna download this one for Android. Also, I'm gonna save the downloads folder like before. So yeah, this is done. We can go back to, let's say, build, or I'm going to add the database as well. Let's click on firestore database. Okay, while this is loading, we can go back to the downloads folder. There is a download folder. I'm just gonna copy also this one for Android, and then I'm going back to the application. So this one for Android needs to go inside Android app, and then it's this one over here. Okay, so I'm just gonna open this review in Explorer. So inside the app here, this is a google.json file. Okay, now I'll paste the one that I got from the downloads folder, and then I'm gonna delete this one which is already here because I'm putting the updated one. And then this one I need to rename and then remove that for. Okay, then just put it like that. Okay, so the Google JSON also we have updated. Okay, just make sure you also put yours there from your firestore. Okay, so this can go away as well. All right, now that is out of the way, we can minimize this. We can create a database here, but maybe let's not do this now. Right now we're only dealing with authentication. Okay, so we have added the SHA1 key and 256. Now let's add the Google sign-in package. So we need to come back here. Let's look for Google sign-in. So we're gonna get this one, installation, and then let's copy that. then go back to our application and then come over here, then paste it here. Then now let's save and load this. All right, the package is installed. Now let's just quickly finish up with the configuration. So we need to go back to readme, and then if we come down here, you can see iOS integration and then additional iOS integration. Okay, so here, so for Android here, you can see that we just need to register the application, which we just did, and also we added the SHA key. Okay, so for iOS integration here, we can click here to see the instruction here. Okay, so first it says we create a project, we enable Google sign in, and then add the ID, add the client ID from the service.info.plist. Okay, so we need to do this. Okay, so all of these we have basically done all these steps. So the only thing that we need to do is this part. Okay, number 6. Okay, so what we just have to do is just to copy this. Okay, we need to copy this and then go back to the application, and then under iOS, let's minimize that, iOS runner info.plist, you can put it maybe here, let's just paste it here. Then we can move this side, and then here what we need to do is it says copy plist, copy from Google plist the reverse client ID. So you need to put your reverse client ID here. So that is found inside our this Google services file that we've just added. If you click here, you're going to find the reverse client ID over here. So I'm gonna copy that. Okay, copy, then come back info.plist and then paste it here. So here I'm also going to have to add the Google app ID for the project, so it's still going to be in this same one. Let's click here, and then this Google app ID, I'm going to copy it from here, and then come back here, and then I'll paste it just above this. Okay, so that's all the configuration that I need to do for the iOS. Okay, now we can close this and then close also this and save it. Okay, and then that's it. If we go back here, you can see that that's the only configuration. And now the next thing, we need to create our method, the sign in method. Okay, so that's it, guys. We've just added the sign in with Google package and then also the SHA keys. So that's it for this video. I'm gonna close this one, and I thank you and see you in the next video.